Students, I hope you all are healthy and safe, and you must revise the previous topics, that is factors and multiples. And now our today's topic is prime and composite numbers. As we are now familiar with the factors of a number, now observe the number over here. First step is we have to write the factors of the given number. Now here the number is 1, so the factor of number 1 is 1 itself. Now 2, now the factors of 2 are 1 and 2. Then 3, factors of 3, 1 and 3. As we know, factors are the exact divisor of the given number. Now next is 4, so the factors of 4 are 1, 2, then 4 itself. Then we have 5, so factors are 1 and 5. The next is 6, factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6 itself. Then we have 7, 1, 7, 8, factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8 itself. Then we have 9, factors of 9 are 1, 3, 9. Then we have 10, factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5 and the number itself, that is 10. Then 11, 1, 1, then number itself 11. Then we have 12, factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, then 12. As we done earlier, 1 is the factor of every number. 1 is a factor, it is the common factor of all the numbers, and we know that factors are always limited. Factors are always limited, and every natural number is a factor itself. Our next step is to count the number of factors. Now the number of factors of 1 is 1. There is only one factor. Of number 2 we have 2 factors. Number 3 again we have 2 factors. Number 4 we have 3 factors. For number 5 we have 2 factors. Number 6 we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of factors are 4. Here number of factors are 2. Number of factors are 4. Here number of factors are 3. Number of factors are 4. Here number of factors are 2. And here number of factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we count the number of factors of each number. Now in this, number 1 has only one factor. So 1 is the number which is neither prime nor composite. Neither prime nor composite. So what is prime number? So if I observe this pattern, there are some numbers which have only 2 factors, that is 2, then 3, then we have 5, then we have 7, then we have 11. If I circle these numbers 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11, these are the numbers in which there are only 2 factors. In each case we have only 2 factors, and here 1 is the common factor. In all the cases 1 is the common factor, and the number itself. So if we have 1 as a factor and the number itself, and we have only 2 factors, then such kind of numbers are prime numbers. So the numbers which have only 2 factors, number 1, that is 1 is the common factor of every number, and the number itself. So these are called prime number. It is also prime number. This is also prime number. So here 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 are the prime numbers. So what do you mean by a prime number? The numbers with only 2 factors. The number with only 2 factors are the prime numbers. So if I am saying 2 factors, that is the number itself and 1. The number itself and 1, such kind of numbers are called prime numbers. Then we have, there are 3 factors of 4. Then we have 4 factors, number of factors 4, then number of factors 3, the number of factors 4, then the number of factors 6. If I observe this pattern, so if the numbers with 3 or more factors, The number with 3 or more factors are called composite numbers. These are called composite numbers. So composite numbers. So here 1 is neither prime nor composite. So I think it will be clear to you now why I said 1 is neither prime nor composite, because in a prime number only 2 factors are there. One is the one number and the number itself, and in composite number we have 3 or more than 3 factors, but 1 is the number in which only one factor is there. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. It is a unique number. 1 is a unique number because the number of factors of 1 is 1 itself. So it is a unique number. Here 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 are prime numbers because here we have 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself. If the number 1 and the number itself are there as a factor, so such kind of numbers are called prime numbers. If the numbers with 3 or more than 3 factors, then these are called composite number. So here we have 4 is a composite number, 6 is a composite number, 8 is a composite number, 9 is a composite number, 10 is a composite number, 12 is a composite number. If I conclude all the tables, so what will I get? 1 is neither prime nor composite. Here 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 so on are called prime numbers. Why they are called prime numbers? Because the numbers with only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers, and the numbers with 3 and more than 3 factors are called composite numbers. I have to write the definition of prime numbers. So how could I write the definition of prime numbers? From this I will write, let's write the definition of prime numbers. So as we know, prime numbers are the numbers with only 2 factors including 1 and the number itself. So the numbers with only 2 factors, the numbers with only 2 factors including 1 and the number itself, are called prime numbers. So let's write the definition of composite numbers. So we have the definition of composite numbers: the numbers with 3, if I observe this, the numbers with 3 or more factors are known as composite number. And here 1 is a unique number. It is neither prime nor composite because for prime number you must have 2 factors, 1 and the number itself, and for composite number you have minimum 3 or more than 3 factors. So this is the reason 1 is a unique number. So this is your prime number and composite number. Next we have co-prime numbers. Here co indicates for 2. And prime numbers, we know that the numbers which has only 2 factors including 1 and the number itself. So co-prime numbers are the numbers which have only one common factor, only 1 as the common factor. Suppose I have an example of 3 because here prime numbers are written, so I will take only prime number. Here 3 is a prime number and 5 is a prime number. We also circle it. 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number. Now the factors of 3 are 1 and 3 and the factors of 5 are 1 and 5. If I write the factors of 3 are 1 and 3 and the factors of 5 are 1 and 5. In this only 1 is the common factor between 3 and 2. We can write 2 numbers, because we are doing co-prime. Co means 2, so we have to take two numbers with only one as the common factor. The common factor are known as co-prime number. Here co means we have to take two numbers and both the numbers should be prime. If the common factor between these two numbers is 1, only 1 as a common factor, then we have two numbers are co-prime number. Another example of co-prime number, suppose I have this 5 and 7. Both are prime numbers. Here factors of 5 is 1 and 5, and factors of 7, that is 1 and 7. And in this only 1 as the common factor, two numbers with only 1 as the common factor. So 5 and 7 are co-prime number because in this common factor is only 1. So two numbers with only 1 as the common factor are called co-prime numbers. So this is the concept of co-prime numbers. Next we have even numbers. Next definition is of even numbers. So what are the even numbers? All numbers which are multiples of 2. Which are multiples of 2 are called even number. So the numbers which are the multiple of 2, these are called even numbers. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24, 36. So these all are the multiples of 2. So these are the even numbers. So next is our odd numbers. Next are odd numbers. As we know, all the multiples of 2 are the even numbers. So the numbers which are not the multiples of 2, not the multiples of 2 like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So these are not the multiples of 2. So these are called odd numbers, etc. So I will write the numbers which are not the multiples of 2. Not the multiples of 2 are called odd numbers. So if the numbers which are the multiples of 2, they are called even numbers. If it is not the multiple of 2, then these are called odd numbers. Next we have Sieve of Eratosthenes. He was the Greek mathematician. He gave us the easier method to find out the prime number from 1 to 100, and this method is known as the Sieve of Eratosthenes. This method is also given on your NCERT books on page number 52. Now the very first step is you have to cross out 1. Here 1 is given and you have to cross out 1 because 1 is not a prime number. And we know that 1 is a unique number. It is neither prime nor composite. Second step is encircle 2. You have to encircle 2 and cross all the multiples of 2. Clear? Encircle 2, then cross all the multiples of 2. Here we are crossing all the multiples of 2. Encircle 2, then we are crossing all the multiples of 2. 36, 38, 40, 42, 44. 46, 48, then 50, 52, 50, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100. So First step is we just cross out 1 because 1 is neither a prime number. Then second step, I just encircle 2, then cross all the multiples of 2. Next step, third step is encircle 3 and cross all the multiples of 3. So let's check the multiple of 3 here, 9, cross it out. Then we have 15 multiples of 3, then 21, then 27, then we have 33 here, these are the multiples of 3, then we have 39, then we have this 45, then we have this 51, then we have 57, then we have this 63, then here 66 is crossed, then we have 69, 72 is crossed, then we have 75, 78 is crossed, then we have 81, then 84 is crossed, then we have 87, then we have 93, 96 is crossed, then we have 99. Next step is here we have 5, so encircle 5 and cross all the multiples of 5. So let's cross all the multiples of 5. So cross 25, then here we have 35, cross 35, then we have 55, so cross 55. Next step is here we have 5, so encircle 5 and cross all the multiples of 5. So let's cross all the multiples of 5. So cross 25, then here we have 35, cross 35, then cross 55, then cross 65, then 85, then 95. Next step is circle the number 7, then cross all the multiples of 7. So here we are left with, here actually all the multiples are already crossed, but 49, cross 49 is a multiple of 7, then 49, then we have 63, it is already crossed, 70 crossed, then we have 77 crossed, then we have 84, it is already crossed, then we have 91, then cross, then we have 98, it is already crossed. Step is encircle the prime number 11 and cross all the multiples of 11. If we will check the multiples of 11 already crossed, so just encircle all the prime numbers, then cross the multiples, and if we check the multiples have already crossed, so encircle all the numbers left with you, 61, then 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, then we have 97. So here the numbers which are in circle, all the numbers are prime numbers, and all the crossed out numbers other than 1 are called composite numbers. The circle, the numbers which are in circle, they are called prime numbers. So here 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, so on. The encircle numbers are called prime numbers, and the numbers which are crossed out other than 1 are called composite numbers. Here we are left with 23 and 29 also. So the circle number, the numbers which are in circle, all are prime numbers. If we observe the pattern, then we have this 2, and 2 is the smallest prime number which is even. So I will write 2 is the smallest prime number, which is even, and the other encircle numbers, if we see, these all are odd numbers. So we can say every prime number except 2 is a odd number. So we can say every prime number except 2 is odd. So this is all with prime number, composite number, co-prime numbers, and tomorrow we will start exercise 3.1. So your homework is to revise all the points which we discussed earlier, factors and multiples, and prime number, composite number, which we discussed today. And tomorrow we will start exercise 3.1. So take care, students.